Good morning, everyone. Welcoming you to another edition of Game Time with Kenny. Yes, today we'll be talking about the Major League Baseball playoffs in the wild card round, best of two out of three, and see what took place yesterday. But one of those that was facing elimination was the San Diego Padres, and San Diego did win that game 11-9. And a wild affair in San Diego, and it looked like the Cardinals were going to be getting a victory the way that they were playing early, but they did get the win. Okay, so Atlanta um, wins the series with a 5-0 win over the Cincinnati Reds, as the Reds could not score in 22 innings of play against Atlanta. They lose 1-0 in game one, and they also win 5-0 yesterday. Ian Anderson dazzled in another shutout performance for Atlanta, and that ended up winning in that series. The Oakland A's, they get the 6-4 victory over the Chicago White Sox, as the Oakland A's ended a 14 years of postseason futility. Chad Pindler's go ahead run with a timely hit, driving in the game-winning run as the Oakland A's win 6-4. Other games, as we said yesterday, San Diego Padres beat St. Louis 11-9. Fernando Tatis Jr. and Will Myers each hit 2-run home runs, and Manny Machado also connected. And therefore, San Diego gets the win 11-9. Clayton Kershaw struck out 13 while delivering 8 and a third balls without any runs at all, as the LA Dodgers win 2-0. They sweep the Milwaukee Brewers, and they win 3-0. The the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs were postponed yesterday, so they did not play Game 2 yesterday. And the games for today, ABC Sports will have a game between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs today, and that will start at 8 o'clock in the morning in Hawaii. And at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in Hawaii on ESPN will be the St. Louis Cardinals and San Diego Padres as game number 3. The final game of this series will take place in San Diego. So the Cardinals will have game 3 today. The Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs will play game 2 today. It was supposed to be game 3 if they were going to play game 3, but it is only game 2 today. All right, turning our attention to the NFL, as a pair of winless teams played in the Meadowlands yesterday. The Denver Broncos did win 37-28 in yesterday's game. So, again, the Denver Broncos get their first victory of the year, while the New York Jets end up losing their 4th game of the season. And Brett Ripien for Denver had 19 of 31 passing of 242 yards and 2 touchdowns in that game. Melvin Gordon, the third on the rushing end, carried the ball 23 times for 107 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Tim Patrick on the receiving end for the Denver Broncos caught the ball 6 times for 113 yards and a touchdown. So, the NFL on CBS and on Fox will have football this weekend. All right, so the primetime games. Sunday Night Football is in Santa Clara, California, home of the San Francisco 49ers. That's the Philadelphia Eagles will come into town. And Monday Night Football will be in um, Green Bay as the Atlanta Falcons, a winless team, will take on the unbeaten um, Green Bay Packers. All right, so let's go with the games in the NFL on CBS. So in the early games, most of you will see the LA Chargers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And as we said, Ian Eagle and Charles Davis will be at the call of that game. Yes, they will call that game. Others of you will get Indianapolis at Chicago. Greg Gumbel and Rich Gannon will be at the call of that game in the NFL on CBS. Baltimore and Washington, a battle of I-95, will take place in Washington, D.C. Andrew Catalana and James Lofton will be there. And Jacksonville will be in Cincinnati. That one will be called by Tom McCarthy, and Jay Feely will be there in Cincinnati for that game. After that one, most of you in the NFL on CBS in Game 2 of the doubleheader will see the New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. As the two meet in Kansas City, Jim Nantz and Phil Simms will be there for the call of that game. And Sparrow Deeds and Adam Archuleta will be in Las Vegas, as the Las Vegas Raiders will host the Buffalo Bills. And the NFL on CBS, again, we'll have the doubleheader. But Fox NFL Sunday, yes, we did say that Kevin Burkhardt and Daryl Johnston, they'll be calling the Cleveland Browns and the Dallas Cowboys, and that will be the game in the NFL on Fox NFL Sunday. Our winless teams in Houston, as Minnesota will play Houston. Chris Myers, Brock Hubert, and Greg Jennings will be there. Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma, they'll call the New Orleans Saints and the Detroit Lions. The Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins will play. Dick Stockton and Brady Quinn will be in Miami for the call of that one. Arizona will be in Carolina. Kevin Kugler and Chris Spielman for Fox NFL Sunday will be there. And some of you late will get the New York Giants and the Los Angeles Rams. Adam Amin and Mark Schlereth will be at the call of that game in LA, where the Giants and Rams will take place. So that is what will be happening there. And in Game 2, the NBA Finals tonight will start at 3 o'clock in Hawaii, which will have the Miami Heat and the Los Angeles Lakers. Game number 2 of that series coming up tonight. And in Game 1, it was 116 to 98. If you like the content of what you just heard today, please subscribe to the channel. Please click on the notifications bell. Then you will be getting all the notifications at the time that they will be coming on the air. And we look forward to going ahead and talking with you next time. Everyone have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you on Monday. Bye for now.